just about set for baseball from Citi Field. It's the Marlins and the Mets next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. D. Gordon will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1-11.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
3-0 now.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep a tight strike zone.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Christian Yelich will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
That one is gonna go.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
One, two. And he struck him out. Runner holds at first with one away now, and with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Come on.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
(3-1) on the way. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Michael Morse will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Too low, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And on the error, a run is going to score. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
And you know, he's got a great arm out there, and I think he had a really good chance of getting it out. But once he bobbles this thing, it doesn't really matter how good your arm is, because you're not going to get anybody at that point, and that run comes in to score.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Fouled back. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I'll tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. Set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Gary Cox will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Gary Cox.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Number 30 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Check by Heron. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Michael Lee will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Swing and a hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Number 3 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Just get the base hit.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
David Lee will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. And he lays off there, 1-0.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat
here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Boy, the command. Not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line.
He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
And getting that first guy of the inning does a lot for the confidence of a young pitcher, especially after that 2-run first inning. Now he's got something to build off of.
Adeiny Echeverria will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Dan Herron.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to the pitcher here, Dan Herron. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Lined hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Michael Kadire will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Michael Kadire.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Brian McCann will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Number 48 steps in now. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps at time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
D. Gordon.
There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 21,
Christian Yelich will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Gary Cox makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Gary Cox.
And a ball, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
On the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gordon is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. You know, when he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. You know, he had no chance of that working out well for him.
Number 30 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
All right, let's go.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Heron. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go.
Full count, 3-2. Number 3 would be next.
Hey, he's gonna throw a strike.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. And it remains a 2-1 ball game. Michael Morse will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Mike Morse.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Let's go, man.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting, center fielder,
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, Alf, you want to try that call again?
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for the second out.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Go, Matt.
Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch to him. In there, 0-1. One and one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
That's right. Wait for your pitch. Here we go.
And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
David Lee will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. And there's a good fastball from Herron. It's strike 1. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ozuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Daniel Murphy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Good zip to the Herron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1. Here's one hit towards the hole, just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. Jared Saltalamacchia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Jared Satalamakia.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Two and 0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the fly out, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And McCann will stay with this one for out number 2.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to the pitcher here, Dan Herron. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Too high. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Put the defense to work, man.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
D. Gordon will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Michael Kadire will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Ryan McCann.
Brian McCann will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
All right, man. Here we go.
Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base
Now
against him
batting,
again.
number
That's 10
48.
straight now. He's retired.
Matt
attention,
Carpenter
please.
will get the call to
hitting for the
pinch hit
Mets.
here, as we'll see what he
Number
can do
13.
with 2 out and the base is empty.
Carpenter.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Let's go, New York.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your
Vic
attention,
Black
please.
will get the call
Now
here as
pitching
he'll
for the
start
New
the
York
6th
Mets,
inning on the mound.
Number 38, Vic Black.
Christian Yelich will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's
Hitting
struck
out for the
out and
Marlins.
bounced out in his first 2
Left fielder,
trips.
Christian Yelich.
High that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Water here.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Giancarlo Stanton will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And this is fouled straight back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here comes the 1-2. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Michael Morse will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Gary Cox will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Lays off 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this one's a bit higher as that's in there at the knees for the first strike.
Nice pull, Dustin. Here we go.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Number 30 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Here we go.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Let's get something.
1 run,
rolling here.
5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Hey, let him go.
Oh, he goes right with this one as it's laced into left center field, and it'll get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, if you haven't heard of this guy before, it's a name you may need to learn. That's his second hit of the game. This one goes for extra bases. He may be starting to feel like he belongs here.
Michael Lee will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Come on, man.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Close to the bag, gets second there. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Come on, man.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. All right, hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And taken in out there for the first out.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws this man out at first. That play is well done.
number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
You can do it.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
David Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Come on, New York. Here we go.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
All right, let's do this.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Marcell Ozuna will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The man you see here out for a 2nd inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Trevor Plouffe will step in, a base hit in his last time.
All right, man.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Go. Shut him down.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Grounded, foul. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carter Capps is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Donovan Solano will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Michael Kadire will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's go, Michael.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is right there, 1 down.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
So 1 away now for Brian McCann. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jason Hayward.
All right, Jason.
Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 1-0 pitch now. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Gary Cox will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. Two and 0. Lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Mets strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Dylan G will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Dylan G. Leading off for Miami, shortstop, Adani Echeverria.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line-out.
Justin Ruggiano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Here we go.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. D. Gordon will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Christian Yelich will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 left for Miami. And this game is still tied at 2-2. A.J. Ramos is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
A.J. Ramos.
Matt Davidson has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Number 25.
Number 30 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Leading out for the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Michael Lee will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Now the 1-0 lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And that's finally over for a strike.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Mike Dunn will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Number 3 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off for ball 1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Come on!
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batter, the shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The batter, number 28, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and that is a big to start tonight.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Morse.
Michael Morse will have another go. He struck out looking as first offering on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
1 out, nobody on. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Marcell Ozuna will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sam Dyson will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Number 36.
Michael Kadire is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Number 10. Jeff Baker.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
David Wright will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Move that runner over.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here, but this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Juan Lagares will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12. Juan Lagares.
Need a base hit here.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with 1 away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
Tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 3-2. So long from New York.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.